Hey guys, hey grade fours. I just want to give you a little quick, cause we're gonna be doing a lot of writing in grade 4, so we're gonna be doing a lot of expository writing, so it's basic essay formats. I call them EXPs. The way it's gonna work is that every 2 weeks, the grade 4s are gonna get a new topic to write on. One week it'll be an opinion, the next week it'll be kind of research. And we're gonna be using called the expository pillars. This is what we're gonna be using. It's a basic essay format where you have an introduction, the different main ideas of each one of of your topics, the supporting sentences for your main ideas, and then how to write a conclusion. So the way we're going to be doing it with our grade 4s is that I will give them the prompt. So this week, for example, this is their first one, their first big one. It's going to be a minimum of 250 words also, and the words are going to increase as the year goes on. So the prompt is going to be the same. So for everyone right now, it is, let me tell you about ... and then it's up to the students to come up with that. So today it was step 1. So we do have a few steps that we need to go through. So step 1 is our plan. Step 2 is writing our rough copy. So that's going to be turning our plan into an actual essay. Step 3 is peer editing, where you're going to share your copy with 2 of your peers. They will read it and they will write comments and you will make changes. Step 4 is that you share that, you tell me that you've made those changes, I read it, I give you suggestions, and then you change it that way. Step 5, you're done. That's your good copy. It's all perfect. And then step 6 is you turn that into a Google slide. And all you have to do is pretty much copy and paste what you've written there, add some images, and then you will present it in 2 weeks. So today was step 1. Step 1, we always start with paper. So in step 1, all I want you to do is just put one word. You don't even have to put sentences, because all I want you to do is kind of get your brain sparked. So for example, my introduction sentence, you don't even need one. If you're just going to be talking about soup, for this one, for the introduction sentence, you don't even have to put a whole sentence, just a word. So if you want to talk about soup, you can write soup. Then for the 3 different main ideas, you just put one word if you want, just so you kind of get those sparks going in your head. The next thing you do is I've shared a blank copy of this via Google Drive. All you have to do is make a copy of that chart that I've made and make a document of this chart, and then you can fill it in with sentences. The sentences don't have to be big, they can be very simple sentences, but that's your plan. When you're done that, you share that with me, I look at it and I'm like, A-okay, and then you can move on to your rough copy, and that's when you make a new Google Doc, share it with me right away. We always want to share everything right away so I can see it. So it's like I'm writing with you, and then you can turn that plan into a proper essay. So it will be 5 paragraphs, an introduction paragraph, a paragraph for main idea 1, paragraph for main idea 2, paragraph for main idea 3, paragraph for the conclusion. And in between each one of the paragraphs, you will have transitioning sentences, and so on and so forth. So that's the way it'll go throughout the year. Some projects will be a little bit bigger than others. You can't write about the same thing over and over again. So if you've written about wolves, you can't write about wolves again. But you can kind of write about anything else. These are always going to be going on the background. The goal is that you're going to be finding your voice in writing, and you're going to be able to have a basic essay format and the mechanics on how to write an expository essay just down packed by the end of the year. So that's EXP in a nutshell. This was a really quick explanation of how to do it. In class, we're going to spend more time on transitioning sentences, kind of a proper introduction to paragraphs, good words to make the sentences become alive and be a little bit more detailed, because we're trying to avoid the essays being written as if you're speaking. We want it to be written as a proper academic piece of writing. So words like and like and talk to you later, that we're going to be trying to avoid stuff like that, but we want to have proper, mature vocabulary in it. But, you know, it's one step at a time. This is our first one, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm sure it's going to go great. But if you have any questions, always email me and I'll get back to you right away. Gracias.